Hey guys, what's up? This is Edgemister, and today I'm playing some Quake. So if you watched my live streams, you may have noticed that I've been remaking a Quake map in Halo 5, and that's just because I'm kind of in a Quake phase right now, and I just want to tell you guys about this. Now, obviously, if you don't have a PC, you cannot play Quake. Quake is a strictly PC game. I believe Quake 3 was on like a Sega Dreamcast or something. I'm not entirely sure, and Quake 4 might have been on consoles, I'm not entirely sure, but in general, Quake multiplayer is a PC thing. It's just, you just can't have the same experience on a console. So, I'm going to be talking a lot about Quake, a lot about its mechanics. I also apologize for the gameplay. I have no audio because my software is not being very kind to me at the moment, as well as it's been corrupting a lot of my files. So, kind of hard to get a good gameplay in this game since there's so many good players, and it's hard to actually record the good gameplays that I actually get. And the first minute of this gameplay was cut off. I got first blood, I got a few cool kills. I'm kind of sad that I missed, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about Quake, and yeah, so right now with Halo and Destiny, they're kind of in a weird spot. Destiny 2 is promising. The Warmind expansion is probably going to be like to the level of the House of Wolves, where it made the game a much better game, but it didn't fix everything. It just made it more fun to play while you're waiting for the big September release, which might fix everything. And with Halo, I mean, we're waiting the Master Chief Collection updates, although that isn't anything new. It's all 4 games that we've already played, so I'm excited for that, don't get me wrong, but it's just not really anything new, and we don't have any Halo 6 stuff to really look at and get hyped about, so I'm generally looking for more games, and I've been having a blast with Quake. One thing that I hate about multiplayer shooters is the bullshit that, oh, I got killed by a super, or hey, you know, he totally shouldn't have gotten that kill. In Quake, it's not like that. Every death you get could be avoided except for spawn kills. There's a lot of them right now in this game. I don't know if it can be fixed because of how fast you move around the map, but yeah, it's just, there's a lot of that stuff. It's not very balanced in terms of spawns, but once you get past the spawn and you start moving around the map, it's all about skill, which I really like about this game. It's, I mean, I get utterly destroyed by players sometimes, but I'm still having lots of fun in this game. It's weird, because usually when you do bad in a game, it's not fun. But in this game, unless you're getting spawn kill 24/7, what just happened to me a few games, that is not fun whatsoever. This isn't a perfect game, but once you're actually in it, you're going around collecting your power-ups, collecting your weapons. It is super, super fun. And because I'm sure a lot of people who did subscribe to this channel came for Halo and stuff, you guys are all console players, so a lot of you guys probably haven't even heard of Quake. So I'll just tell you kind of the basics of Quake. Something that Destiny players really like is using your movement abilities to move faster around the map. That is 100% of what you do in Quake 100% of the time. Strafe jumping. As you can see in my gameplay, I barely walk around normally. I'm always strafe jumping. What that means is when you're strafing, it actually combines your momentum for going forwards as well as left and right, and it makes you go faster. And if you combine that with jumping and moving your mouse in the right way, you can go extremely faster on the map. And I don't think it's something that they really originally wanted people to do back in the day. I don't know, I didn't play Quake back in the day, but with Quake champions, there's some champions that are designed around strafe jumping, and some champions with abilities that can only be used when you strafe jump. So yeah, there's they definitely embrace it now, and it's something that they kind of got rid of in more modern games just to make it more realistic, but this is honestly super fun. I love it, as well as there's a purpose to moving around the map, unlike games like Call of Duty or even Destiny in some cases, where you can just camp around in one spot of the map the whole game. You can't do that in Quake, because A, your health doesn't regenerate unless you're playing BJ, which is the character that I have. You have to go around the map and pick up health packs, control the mega health, which is like overshield from Halo. You have to move around the map, as well as you have armor pickups. That'll help negate some damage that you take. So it's really good to get armor as well, control armor and health pickups. as well as weapons. You spawn in with only one starting weapon, either the starting machine gun, which is the default and is what I would personally recommend, the starting shotgun, which is good up close, I guess, and the starting nail gun, which is, they're all just weaker versions of guns you can pick up on the map. You can pick up a much more powerful machine gun, a much more powerful shotgun, and a much more powerful nail gun. And yeah, as well as there's a bunch of other weapons on the map. The main three that you really want are the lightning gun, which is shoots a bolt of lightning. It pushes people back. It can be really annoying. I can't tell you how many times people have literally pushed me off the map with that thing, and it's a pretty good time to kill weapon as well. It's tracking, so you have to just be accurate with it. And you got your rocket launcher, which is, actually I should see the railgun first. The railgun, which is basically the sniper rifle of the game, and then the rocket launcher, which is awesome because you don't see me use it here. But not only is it a really good DPS weapon, but it's also a good movement weapon. You can use it to rocket jump. These kind of old school games is where rocket jumping became popular. And Quake is huge for this. There's even a character in this game that takes 75% less self damage, and so that just means you can rocket jump more. So like there's characters in this game built around rocket jumping and all that stuff. So that's really awesome. And if you like mixing around with movement, there are different characters that have different movement abilities. Like there's a cyborg, a robot, who can basically double tap which direction you want to go, just like in Destiny on console, and bam, and then you go super fast that way, except for it keeps your momentum, so you can strafe jump after that with higher momentum. There's I forget what her name is, Slash, who has kind of like a more of a Quake 4 movement ability. And I've never played Quake 4, so I can't really relate with nostalgia, but it's like slide jumping and stuff, and that looks really cool. So there's so much stuff to do in this game. There's so much strategy. The weapons on the map that you pick up, they don't actually carry that much ammo, so you'll end up having to go back and getting more, and you'll have to move around to get health pickups. You have to move around to control your mega health, your big armor, and especially quad damage and protection when that comes up. Quad damage, protection, kind of self-explanatory. Quad damage is a power-up that makes you do 4 times the damage. Protection's a power-up that gives you extra protection, I guess. So these are all things you move around the map to control, so there's a purpose for you to move around the map. There's ways for you to move around the map super fast. All the maps are designed in a classic arena style. Some of them are straight up remakes or remixes of classic Quake maps, and the game is just super fun. Like I said, there's some people who've been playing this game for years, 18, 20 years straight, and like they'll just totally destroy you. The skill gap is huge. Games like Destiny, they do things like aim down sights, decreased in-air accuracy to lower the skill gap so that a new player can somewhat compete with a very skilled player. That's not in Quake. If you're brand new into Quake, you're going to get destroyed. However, I've noticed going into Quake and then coming back to Destiny, playing some Iron Banner on PC, it really helps with your aim. It really helps you play more aggressively. It's just a great game to go out and play and try. Yeah, that's basically my explanation of Quake. You can buy it on Steam right now. You can buy the Scale Bearers pack, which is around $630. That's in Canadian. I don't know if that's exact. It might be $650. I'm not sure. It's pretty cheap, and basically you'll have to unlock each hero that way, or each champion, or you can buy it for $40 with all the champions unlocked. And yeah, and then on top of that, there is loot boxes, but they're not really too bad. Anyways, the gameplay is over now. That's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and just go play Quake. Also, I need someone to 1v1 with, as well as to open up custom matches. You do need another player in there, so yeah, I would need your help if I want to remake some Quake Champions maps in Halo 5, which I am thinking of doing. Alright, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.